Hello, we're in my home. I'm meeting with Jules and Ellen, two very talented and funny actresses, and I want to introduce them to you and let you get a feel for how funny they are and what they're doing with their careers and the future of television. It's really exciting to have you here.
Nice to see you, Scott.
Yeah.
We are super excited as well.
Yes, so good to see you again.
Thanks. Um, Now, you both know that I'm a producer at the Hollywood Fringe, and we had a nice, successful series of plays this past June. And it occurred to me that when I was looking at all your videos, which are very funny, that it would be perfect for staging at the Hollywood Fringe this coming year.
Wonderful.
Sure.
Yeah.
I'm so excited.
Yeah, I mean, well, look, you're beautiful and you're talented, so what can go wrong? And you're very funny, so it just seems like it's a natural fit to have you do something on stage where people could just laugh until they cry.
We are very excited. Right now we are preparing a stand-up comedian project.
Oh,
So we're going to perform our jokes on stage as well.
So yeah, that sounds like it's a great fit for us because our stand-up comedy piece is hilarious, and we're preparing it together with one of the best stand-up comedians in Los Angeles, who's a friend of ours, Jimmy. And we are potentially going to perform in his show on Sunset Boulevard, and then we'll be happy to perform during Hollywood Fringe as well, right?
Sure.
oh, that's exciting. I think they're talking about the Comedy Store, so on Sunset Boulevard, and that would be really exciting. The way I got to know about their comedy was through their YouTube channel and through their own videos. They have these funny 90-second, 60-second, 120-second videos, red and blonde, right?
Right.
And that's your YouTube channel?
Yes.
And where else can they see red and blonde?
Well, we are making a pilot right now for a TV show, which is Red and Blonde, whatever the producers will decide to call it. But practically it's a comedy about us, about two girls in LA who are funny, who are exploring and practically all the situations which are relatively familiar for any regular girl who lives in LA. So
Yeah, they're really funny. Good situations, and I think you'll have endless opportunities for routines, for skits, because just you two dressing each other, dressing up for a date, that was funny. Especially when I found out you were dressing Jules up for a date with your ex-boyfriend. That made the
Made
scene.
sense.
I just started laughing even harder. That was funny.
well, that's what everybody's faces. It's what every girl has a girlfriend to dress her. So, and we always suspect it's like girlfriend is saying genuine or not. So that's a sketch about that.
And we're also on Instagram. Actually, we are primarily on Instagram, and it's red plus blonde. And we have so many ideas in mind for future skits. So be sure to follow us and to like everything we do, right?
Of course you will.
Ah, don't you love it when I go, of course you will. And I think I got that wrong, so I'm glad that Jules repeated it. Red plus blonde. And you have that as .com,
Yes.
and on Instagram as red
Yes.
plus blonde.
And
Okay.
YouTube as well.
Oh, good, because I think I said red and blonde, and I got it.
Doesn't matter. It's
Wow.
all the same, right?
Well,
It's
unless
all
you're
about
looking
us.
for it, then you can't find it. So.
We're both very passionate about whatever we do, whether we go to the gym or we're just sitting at home talking, or we're walking the dogs. So we're just like very, very excited about everything, and we want to share this excitement with people, and that's why we decided to create the content, which is very light and comedic. We're working on more serious projects, but in the meantime, we want to have fun and we want to share our fun.
Well, that's the most amazing thing about acting, and of course, there's not much difference sometimes between good comedy and good drama. They're just so close, and I could see how you could take your acting skills and modeling skills and make good drama out of what you do. So it'll be exciting to watch what you come up with, and I do hope that you don't just do comedy. I think that it'd be great that you have will be great. You are doing a project that's serious now, right?
Yes, well, I'm personally finishing my feature film, and Ellen is going to be in it as well. And it's called Karma Dog. So this is, like a lighthearted drama, and it's featuring me and my dog. And Ellen and yeah, I don't know 30 other actors, and then Ellen and I are going to be producing and acting in a film which is going to be probably a drama like Woody Allen style, and we are partnering up with our good friend who has produced a lot of independent films that got to different film festivals, and we have two celebrities attached who's going to act with us, but I cannot reveal their names yet. So.
But if everybody looks occasionally on your Instagram and YouTube, they'll find out.
Maybe.
Yeah, maybe a surprise coming up.
Well, I'm very excited because when Jules just came 2.5 years ago to Los Angeles, she produced short film and got into Cannes Film Festival. It was her first project. She wrote it, directed it, produced it, acted there. So
Wow.
I have hopes
that'll
for
be
my
exciting.
partner.
Well, now, Ellen, you've been to several film festivals. I know you've been to Cannes and
Yes.
also.
I
Where else?
constantly go to film festivals and I constantly participate in numerous projects, like in Russia or here in LA. I'm in LA for 8 years, so it was quite a bit.
You're a U.S. citizen now.
Yes,
That's
I-
great.
I
Congratulations.
know. Thank you.
And Jules, you've been here 2 years, 2.5 years.
2.5 years. Yeah.
Wow.
Tell them about Playboy. Like she just had a photo shoot for Playboy, and it's worth mentioning
Yeah,
since we're talking how great we are. So
Oh, please tell us how great you are. I'd love to
Well,
know.
Well, I am doing modeling, so modeling for the moment is the major part of my career. So I think Playboy is a great source and nice magazine. I'm especially now when it's not all nude, so
Right, there's more
use-
artistic view of
Yeah,
the women, the women's
exactly.
figure and all that.
So I use this opportunity to have my pictures in there. So especially they offered it. Why not, right?
Sure, why not?
Why
and they
not?
look great. I love her
I think it's
pictures.
nice.
See, I think Playboy could do an issue a week on the beautiful women of Russia in Los Angeles.
Exactly.
There are a lot of
exactly.
beautiful Russian women in Los Angeles.
Why don't you suggest that?
I think I will.
Yeah.
And so, let's see, Ellen, you're from Moscow,
Yes.
and
I'm
Jules, you're from St. Petersburg, right?
and I lived in London for quite a while, so I have two homes: Russia, England, and
Mm.
America is my third home. So I'm getting more and more comfortable here.
Well, good. We hope you stay forever.
Yeah, I like London as well, by the way. I spend a lot of time in London. I travel there all the time.
Well, this is the interesting thing. I've known Ellen now for about 4 years, and I've known Jules for just about 6 months. But we have a lot of these things in common. I've been to Russia many times, Moscow, St. Petersburg, also to Ukraine. But I lived in London for 2 years. So we all have this common thread, and we love the same cities. But I was raised in Los Angeles, and I have to admit, 300 days of summer is a pretty good place to live. So to me, Los Angeles is paradise. But now we have this wonderful talent that keeps coming to Los Angeles, and
Yeah,
it's
talent keeps coming from all over the world. But London and New York, I think, also great cities and cultural capitals.
they
of
all
the
offer
world.
something different, don't they?
Yeah, but I think
Yeah.
it has in common with Los Angeles. I think Los Angeles, New York, and London are like huge cities with huge talent living there, and I'm super excited to know them, be friends with them, do projects with them. So,
Yeah.
including my friend Jules.
And I like that we both have this international mindset. She travels a lot. I used to travel a lot and I used to live in different places. So we click creatively. We click in a way that we like the same things. So she, for example, for now she edits the material herself, and I don't even check it because usually I would stand like this with an editor and I would like do this, but like with her she's just gonna make it look great, and she likes the way I write, so we just like really add to each other's talents, I guess, and it's a good collaboration.
This is one of the things I find really amazing about the both of you is like we read one of my scripts at your home over 2 years ago, and that's when we became closer about potentially collaborating on projects. And then you came to one of my readings as well several months ago, and it's just nice to sort of become friends and become acquainted. But you both have different things you give. Like Jules, you write as well. You're not just an actress, you're a writer, right?
Yes,
Correct?
yes, that's correct.
That's
I
exciting.
love to write. I wouldn't write for anybody else but myself because my main interest is acting. It's my passion, it's my life. So, if somebody was to hire me as a writer, I would be like, no, unless I act there. So just write for myself, like for both of us.
Yeah. And I've noticed a lot of directors. One of my best friends, Keith Merrill, if you ever want to look him up, he's directed short films and he won an Academy Award several years ago. But he writes almost all his own scripts. He rarely directs somebody else's script, and it seems to me that that's something that you'd like to do, is direct your own work sometime.
Not really. No,
No?
I wanna be directed by Woody Allen. So, but in the meantime, which I will be. But in the meantime, I
Well,
will.
okay, we'll try to do
write
that.
my stuff.
He
So
will
no, I
still
don't want
be
to
living till that time.
Yeah. Well, that's good to know. You have a specific idea of who you want to have do
Oh,
your
yeah.
work.
Yeah.
Oh, good for you. Well,
Yeah.
that's good. Yeah, I like that.
We
I
all
like that a
want
lot.
to act for Woody Allen. I actually met Woody Allen and became friends. But to act is a little bit different. I couldn't convince him.
Yeah.
I had
Well-
to show him like some exciting work, but it wasn't exciting, I guess, enough.
Well, it's amazing because he has directed, obviously, I think 5 women have won Academy Awards from his direction.
And they were all redheads. So,
I didn't know. Is
Here you
Kate
go.
Blanchett a true redhead?
well, not Kate Blanchett, but Diane Keaton.
Yeah.
Then.
Diane Wiest?
I mean, people say that I'm similar to Mia Farrow when I do dramatic acting,
Mhm.
like Shari, that my acting coach. She said that I look a lot like Mia Farrow when I'm on camera. So, and she said that I would be like ideal fit for Woody Allen. She's
Yeah.
very serious about it. She never
Yeah.
just says like.
Now, you take an acting class from, Jules takes an acting class from Sherry Shaw, who has a class right here in Studio City. And I know you'll say it, so I'll say it for you. Sherry is amazing. She has amazing energy, and she helps an actor get right to the acting arc in a scene. And it's pretty amazing. So I'm glad that you've been doing that for how long now with her?
For about half a year.
All right.
Yeah.
Very
Hi,
good.
Sherry.
And I know, Ellen, you've had a couple of different
Oh,
acting
I
teachers.
tried them all. I tried all possible teachers existing in this planet, I guess. I went to drama school in London. I went to Lee Strasberg School here, New York Film Academy, Berg Studios. I went at Chabak Studios, private lessons. So what else? I mean,
Well, so everything.
a lot of
Yeah.
different classes, trainings, independent trainings.
Well, and it shows, by the way. When I first met Ellen, I think it's safe to say she was a little shy about acting and about being in the scene. But that's changed, and that's what happens when you go to classes or you decide, I'm going to make it, I'm going to succeed. So Ellen's now doing stand-up, you're doing films,
I don't think it's about classes. I think LA is such a difficult city when young girls and any girls or any people get into a situation when there's a lot of opportunistic people in this town. So I've been taken so many times by so many different individuals that my confidence is just screaming hard, I guess.
Well, that's what I meant. It isn't about the classes, although they're
It's
very
not about
important.
classes.
It's about your own self-confidence and about passion in the business.
Well, I find classes are helpful in creating your character and exploring your character because you might think you're amazing, but I when I came to Shari for an interview, for example, I was doing a monologue and I thought I was doing great, but then she gave me certain hints, like certain angles to look at the script, and it kind of changed my perspective, and I started feeling my character better, like in a different way, and I think it's really helpful.
And also that helps you as a writer.
Yeah,
You know,
totally.
I go to an acting class. I don't do it anymore, but I went to an acting class in Sherman Oaks only to write for the class. I would write 7 or 8 page scenes just for them because it helped. It's like it's like working out. You go to the gym to work out. I'd go to that class to write, and it would help my writing, seeing how they react. Are they funny? Is it their fault? Is it my fault? Was it the writing is bad? Or, sometimes a scene would be read by another couple of actors. It'd be very funny. then other times all the actors would read it and it wasn't funny at all. So I go, oh, I better go rewrite. You know,
The one
so-
I've seen was really funny. I liked it.
Oh, that's nice of you. Thanks. Thanks.
I liked it too because a long time ago Scott approached me on the social media, by the way,